Britannia thrived under Roman dominion for nearly 4 centuries, establishing roads, villas, and a structured society. However, by the early 5th century, the Roman Empire began to crumble, weakened by internal strife, economic decay, and relentless incursions. Rome's consequent recall of its legions from Britannia left the Romano-Britons exposed and vulnerable. The dissolution of order and decay of infrastructure allowed a power vacuum to emerge. The 5th century arrival of Germanic tribes, initially mercenaries, swelled into widespread migration. Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, formerly Romano-British allies, became conquerors, driven by desire for land, pushing native Britons westwards. As they settled, distinct territories formed, eventually coalescing into several kingdoms. This heptarchy period, including prominent kingdoms like Wessex, Mercia, and Northumbria, saw shifting power dynamics and frequent warfare for dominance, seeking the title of Bretwalda. Daily life was agrarian, centered on villages, loyalty to chieftains, warrior societies, customary law via folkmoots, and reverence for pagan gods. As Anglo-Saxon England found some order, late 8th century Vikings from Scandinavia emerged as a ferocious new threat. Initial raids, like the 793 Lindisfarne sacking, escalated by the mid-9th century into full-scale invasions, notably by the Great Heathen Army, aiming to conquer and settle. Armed with longships and fearsome axes, Vikings overwhelmed kingdoms like Northumbria. York became Viking Jorvik, and East Anglia, King Edmund martyred. Mercia fractured. The Danelaw, a vast Viking-controlled territory with its own laws, emerged. Only Wessex in the south remained a threatened Anglo-Saxon bastion. Alfred became King of Wessex in 871 amidst the Viking crisis. Early defeats forced him into hiding, but his resilience and strategic genius led to a decisive 878 victory over Viking leader Guthrum at Edington. The subsequent Treaty of Wedmore saw Guthrum baptized and England divided. Alfred's Wessex and part of Mercia were acknowledged, while Vikings held the Danelaw. Beyond warfare, Alfred reformed Wessex by creating fortified burhs, reorganizing the militia, fyrd, and building a navy. He also championed learning, translating texts, initiating the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, and issuing a law code, Domboc, saving Wessex and laying England's foundations. Alfred's legacy was advanced by his capable children, Edward the Elder and Ethelfled, Lady of the Mercians. They launched sustained campaigns, using Alfred's burh-building strategy, to reclaim Danelaw territories from Vikings. Ethelfled notably defended Mercia. After her death, Edward unified Wessex and Mercia. His son, Ethelstan, king from 924, then conquered Viking-held York in 927, ruling most of modern England. He asserted overlordship over other British kings, his authority confirmed at the pivotal Battle of Brunanburh, 937, against a large coalition, effectively forging the Kingdom of England. Ethelstan's hard-won unity was tested after his death, as successors Edmund and Edred faced renewed Viking threats in Northumbria, with figures like Eric Bloodaxe briefly seizing York. Edred eventually secured Northumbria, expelling the last Viking king. Greater stability arrived with Edgar the Peaceful, 959 to 975, whose reign is considered a golden age. Edgar consolidated the kingdom through wise governance. An imperial-style coronation at Bath, 973, and received homage from other British kings. He supported Dunstan's monastic reforms, standardized coinage, and ensured consistent laws, fostering a more peaceful and cohesive realm. Christianity's spread decisively shaped Anglo-Saxon England, starting with St. Augustine's 597 Kent mission, and bolstered by Irish missionaries, it gradually replaced paganism. The 664 Synod of Whitby aligned the English Church with Roman practices, fostering unity and closer ties to continental Europe. Monasteries became vital centers for religion, learning, literacy, and administration, with scholar monks like Bede preserving knowledge. Christianity influenced laws, legitimized kingship through ceremonies like coronations, and its art and architecture, illuminated manuscripts, stone crosses, churches, helped weave a shared cultural identity across the diverse kingdoms. The arduous journey from a fragmented post-Roman island to a unified Kingdom of England laid foundational stones still influential today. Old English evolved into a global language, while Anglo-Saxon legal customs and royal administration contributed to English common law and parliamentary traditions. A distinct English identity emerged from a blend of Germanic, Romano-British, Christian, and Viking influences, shaped by key figures and increasing interaction with continental Europe. Surviving architecture, place names, and archaeology offer tangible links to this formative period, a testament to forging lasting order from historical trials.